Well, we have a profoundly important announcement to make, which is the most epic shipbuilding exercise in history by far.
So this week, Elon Musk dropped one of the most ambitious announcements in tech history. Tesla and SpaceX are officially teaming up on a new project called Terafab, a $20 to $25 billion ship factory that aims to crank out more AI compute than anything on the planet right now. But why are they doing this together? Let's break it down. As you probably know by now, a lot of people and a lot of companies use AI, and that requires something called AI compute. This lets AI systems think, learn, and do complex tasks. Now, Tesla needs it to train the brains of their millions of upcoming Optimus robots and to improve their self-driving cars. And SpaceX needs more ships for their data centers that they want to put out into space. Yep, it's a lot to take in. So the problem here is existing suppliers like TSMC and Samsung are expanding, but not fast enough for what Tesla and SpaceX needs. Right now, the global ship production only covers about 2 to 3% of what these two companies will need in the coming years. So instead of waiting, they're practically forced now to build their own factory, and it's called the Terafab. So this is a joint venture between Tesla, SpaceX, and xAI. And by joining forces, they can share this huge cost of $25 billion to create this factory and also share their expertise that they've built up over the years. The goal of this factory is that once it's running at scale, it should be able to produce 1 terawatt of power each year. Now, some people might of course not know what this means, but to put that into context, that's about 50 times more than the current annual output of these AI chips. So, quite a lot. Now, how much of that output will Tesla get and how much will SpaceX get? They won't actually need an equal amount. So about 20% of that will stay on Earth for Tesla, for their cars and their robots. And the remaining 80% is headed to space for the AI data centers. Now, I know what you're probably saying. What is data centers in space and why do we need them? So this will basically be a giant constellation of satellites with computing power inside them. These satellites would handle massive AI workloads like running advanced models and serve the AI needs for billions of users. So if you're someone who uses AI on the regular, you might actually use compute from a satellite in space in the future. And the reason they're putting them in space is for several reasons. So the first reason is, in space you can get constant power from the sun to power the satellites via solar. The second reason is you can dump the heat produced by these satellites into the vacuum of space. So you can avoid all the electricity and cooling limits that we have down here. Elon is aiming for production to start ramping towards 2027, with the satellites possibly operational in as little as 2 to 3 years after that. Of course, these are super ambitious targets, but that is what's gonna make it so much fun to follow. So, what do you think? Will this be a game changer or is it way too optimistic? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and for more videos like this, subscribe and press the bell.